Absolutely. I have to be honest and tell you that I was one of those people that, I was relatively new to online marketing. And while I have a primary opportunity, a business opportunity offline, I was really trying to figure out how to bring it online and market online. But I was very much sold that I could actually do this without a blog. I mean, I'll just use my social media as my hub, so to speak. But what I've grown to recognize is, for so many reasons, the blog is important to have as your home base because you own it, right?
Yeah.
And with social media, you don't have a lot of control. You're limited on whatever their technology is, and you have to kind of deal with the changes of their algorithms and all of that. So for those who were like me prior to being exposed to you in the 100-day challenge, really kind of hone in on the importance of your blog and why it's, best to use it as a home base.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned, Christina, you mentioned it. I mean, the biggest thing is you own it, you control your visitors when they're there. So, I mean, we still use social media, and it's not to say that you can't have success just using social media, because I know a lot of people that have had success just using social media, but there's a cap. And if you really want to kind of step out from the noise and really position your solid position, like no one can take it away, then you have to have your own blog. Or, some people confuse a blog with a website. It's pretty much the same thing. You can't even tell the difference if you're on someone's website or blog. So for those of you out there who was like me, like, what the heck is a blog? It's pretty much just like your own website, right? But if you don't have that, we're starting to see now YouTube channels getting shut down, especially for home business, just because there's such a stigma for some weird reason attached to home business, even though it's the best industry in the world, in my biased opinion. But I mean, we're starting to see accounts getting shut down. You don't control. And what if you were to create content and build your brand status on an infrastructure, a platform that you don't control? One day they change their rules and they say, we don't like you anymore and your stuff, and they shut you down. 2 years of your content, of your value, of your followers are completely gone. Completely. So you have to have a viable long-term option, and you have to, really take that leadership role and build your blog and still do social media, but link all your social media back into the world that you control, which is your blog. So, if I do a post on Facebook, it'll be like a story, a piece of value, and then it'll link back to one of my blog posts or my videos on my blog. Now people are in your world, and you control that. You can have them reading more of your content, reading your about page on your blog, getting to know you, building that relationship with you, opting in to become leads because they want to know what you're offering and how to be more connected with you. So the biggest thing is you have more control over your visitors. There's less distractions on your blog because you control the distractions you want your visitors to go through. And then you own it, and no one can ever take that away. And